Hey guys, it's boy Johan and welcome back to my channel Fatso. Hope you guys are doing absolutely great. I've taken a test drive of the brand new Triumph Speed 400 in Bangalore. So this video is all about the test drive review. I've driven like something like 8 to 10 kilometers. So in this moment I want to share a few thoughts of this bike, what I felt good and bad. So without wasting any further guys, let's get started. Testing out the new Triumph Speed 400. So this is the bike I'm gonna show you right now. This is the bike which I'm taking a test drive right now in Whitefield, Kaviraj Triumph. This is how the bike is at the front. If you want to just check out the pump, this is how it looks. And if I just get down, this is how the bike is. Looks good, right? I mean, personally, the bike is a bit quick, but then it is not quick as the Duke 390, but then it is in a linear way. Good torque, good sound, and look at the bar and mirrors, looks good. As you have already saw the video from my phone, which I have shot from my phone. Sadly I have not carried my GoPro at that moment, so I had to record on my phone. Sorry for the quality. That was a bike which I've taken a test drive, the red one, Speed 400. The initial impression of the bike is really good. Good things and bad things about the bike which I've driven. Firstly, the build quality. Build quality is absolutely good, top notch. A great bike from a great premium company from Triumph. So the build quality is top notch. No issue about the build quality. The details are absolutely good. The details are on point. So the build quality is good. Secondly, the engine. Most of the people they were trying to say the engine are from the Bajaj Dominar or from the Duke 390, but I think it is none. They are not from the Dominar or from the Duke. It is completely built for Triumph. I think Bajaj have done a good deal from the Triumph, and I guess Triumph have done absolutely good on the engine. It's a 399cc. If you have driven the Dominar and if you have taken a test drive from the Speed 400, you will say this is a completely new engine for the Triumph, because Dominar is bit of torquey. It's very quick on the gears, but this bike, the Triumph Speed 400, personally I felt even if you are in a higher gear and in a lower rev, you can easily rev it up. You don't need to lower down the gear and you have to rise the RPM level. No, you can easily rev the bike and you can easily move on. So yeah, that is not at all an issue. It is a really good bike for a city and also for the highways. Personally, I'll tell you, if you are preferring for city, that is the best bike, because you don't want to you don't need to lower down or raise up the gears every time, because if you have driven the Duke, every time you have to drop down the gear, so that you have to be on the on the speed, so you have to catch up the speed, right? So I hope you are getting my point. So yeah, the engine is good, the build quality is also good, pricing is on point. Rupees 2.33 lakhs ex showroom for speed 400. I mean, for a new beginners, if you are planning to get a 400cc bike, you can get the speed 400. I mean, you can easily use the bikes in the city. It is very cost effective if you are comparing with the Dukes or some other bike 400cc segment bikes. I mean, this is very affordable also. And coming on to the servicing and maintenance, as Triumph claims that once in a year or every 16,000 kilometers is the servicing. So yeah, that is actually a good point, because not every time you need to service like how the Royal Enfields are or any other bikes are. So yeah, servicing is a good point. So next, I'll talk about the bad things which I felt while I was riding. Firstly, the bar and mirrors. Bar and mirrors I felt very gimmicky, and I didn't felt it is useful. You don't get a proper visual from the mirrors, and good thing is that even if you rest the bike, even if you are in a high speed, it doesn't vibrate. That is actually the good point from the mirrors. Mirrors are of great quality, but then I felt it is of useless. You don't get a proper visual from the bar and mirrors. So yeah, I didn't felt good from the bar and mirror. Secondly, the instrumental cluster. Instrumental cluster is very felt useless, because I'll tell you, most of the people also agree with this, because if you see the instrumental cluster, on the left side you have the speed indicator, kilometer per hour indicators, and on the left side you have the digital meter, where you have the RPM rise indicator level. If they have shifted the RPM level indicator to the left and the speedometer speed indicator to the right on the digital meter, that would be absolutely good. But this I felt not good. And also the leveling of the instrumental cluster is not at all visible to the riders, because if you're riding a bike, the viewing angle should be such that you should have you can see the instrumental cluster, and at the same time you can see what is coming in front, right? But then while riding this bike, I used to bend my head a bit down so that I could read what the instrumental cluster is trying to say. So you need to bend your head a bit down to read what the instrumental cluster is trying to give you the information. So I felt that is a bit annoying. And also the third thing is right now the servicing and after sales. I really don't know how the after sales are, because right now they have claiming once in a year or every 16,000 kilometers is the servicing, and servicing will be very cheap and affordable. But then what about the spare parts? Because it is from the premium brand, the price of the parts would be a bit expensive. I think the parts of those bikes would be a bit expensive, but let's see about that. And the next point is headlamps. Because I've driven it on the daytime, I'm not here to comment about the headlamps. So yeah, even if you are asking about the headlamp, no, I'm not gonna comment, because it's not on my radar, because I've never tested it on the night time. So yeah, headlights, I don't know about that. And next thing is being a 150cc rider, I have a extreme 150. So for me, every bikes are actually good, and but some of the things I'll say you are missing some technology or some geeks. If you are comparing with the RTR 310 or the new Duke 390, you are missing a lot of features. But then if you need a bike which is a kind of raw bike, which doesn't you don't need a lot of tech on it, so it is for you. I mean, you have a switchable traction control, dual channel ABS, and ride by wire and all. Those are actually good. And if you want more tech and more geeky stuff, I mean, you should prefer RTR 310, I believe, because RTR 310 is filled with features. So yeah, this lacks with features. But then if you are preferring a bit a raw bike, then it is for you. The Speed 400 is for you. And the next thing is, I felt bike is a bit short. If you are a tall rider, even I'm waiting for the Scrambler 400X, not the Speed 400. If you are asking me, if you are you planning to buy 400? No, because for me, I felt bike is bit short for me, for my height, for my I mean, if you are considering the bikes, and for me, the it doesn't suits to me for my height and all. So yeah, but then the features are also good, the engine is also good. But I'm waiting for Scrambler 400X because it is bit tall, and it is Scrambler, right? So I'm waiting for that. So yep, this is about my review. This is about my experience after riding the Speed 400. Do comment down if you have driven it, and do let me know how did you felt after riding the bike. What did you love about the bike? What did you hate about the bike? So yeah, do comment down below. So that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you liked it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, do comment down about this bike, or let me know which bike do I need to take a test drive next. So until then, bye bye. 'Cause we're aiming high.